What's going on, guys? Jimmy back again with some more Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. This time it's a compilation of sorts of Riot Shield gameplay. I don't know how many of you have actually used Riot Shield, but boy, is it fun. I was just sitting there and I was, thinking of some stuff to do for videos, and haven't seen too many Modern Warfare 3 Riot Shield videos. Haven't seen too many Modern Warfare 2 Riot Shield videos, actually. So I decided to go ahead and just try to get some clips down. I'm not really good at the Riot Shield, but hopefully in this video I can give you some tips to maybe, if you want to use the Riot Shield, to improve your score with the Riot Shield. But yeah, this is a compilation of clips, not one match. It's 3 matches actually, because in all 3 matches I had some some death streaks and some stuff like that. But it's one of those things. Riot Shield, I think the most important thing you have to realize with the Riot Shield is it's very you can run in there, you can rush. But at the same time, if you're caught sprinting or running or not crouched, you will die instantly, pretty much, because your legs are exposed and whatnot. So always stay crouched. I tend to take it as a very slow class. Like if you have a Riot Shield custom class, it's a very slow weapon, and you have to really take your time and choose when to sprint in there and try to get some people. Because like I said, if you sprint out in the open, you're going to be shot down very quickly. So it's a very, very slow class. You have to take your time, pick your shots. But it's very fun, especially when you actually kill some people with the shield, like I am here. This guy, he knifes me, but I have no idea how. But it's hilarious when you kill, because there's nothing more degrading than getting killed by a Riot Shield. I mean, we've all been killed by a Riot Shield. You know how degrading it is, and it's just fun being that guy and run around with the Riot Shield and mess people up with this weapon. So, but yeah, as far as secondaries go for the Riot Shield, I mean, really it's your own personal preference whether you want machine pistols or a regular pistol. I'm not sure. I mean, some people probably be like, well, pistols, you switch too fast or whatnot. I'm not entirely sure of those stats, so I can't go there, but it's pretty much, in my opinion, personal preference. In these gameplays, I think I had the revolver, and then I forget which one it was, but then the last bit of gameplay, I actually had the one of the launchers, the rocket launcher, grenade launcher type things, because I was seeing how those worked. I'm not a real big fan of those, but pretty much it comes down to personal preference. I will say that if you guys are struggling to find a good secondary, I would go with the MP9. The secondary machine pistol, and go akimbo with it. It is one of the most ridiculous things ever. If they're anywhere near you, close range wise, they're instantly dead. It's I wouldn't say it's OP, obviously, but it's very fun to use. So I would definitely go with that if you're looking for a good secondary weapon, or just that, not even akimbo, just normal. It's a great machine pistol. I prefer the machine pistols in this game as opposed to the pistols, even the pythons and whatnot. I don't know, just because I feel like it's another little submachine gun that I have, and I feel more, I don't know, I just feel like if I have a pistol, any of them, I just kind of feel, I don't know, outgunned, I guess, is the term. So yeah, I mean, secondary is pretty much your personal preference. Perks also, I mean, in this I'm using Marathon just so I can get from point A to point B a little bit quicker. I don't really know if there's perk 1 or there be any other actual good perk for the Riot Shield. I'm trying to think. I don't really think of any unless like maybe you want Recon Pro or something. But I tend to stick with Marathon. Also, perk 2. Right now I'm doing Blast Shield, just so I can live longer with blasts. I mean, especially that coupled with the Riot Shield, you can definitely survive some big blasts, and it's also a good way to get the Blast Shield perk challenges done. I got those done very quickly using the Riot Shield, so because you can pretty much just stand there and take a grenade. And as far as other perks in the secondary perk, I mean, it's pretty much up to you. I mean, again, Assassin wouldn't be too bad because they wouldn't know where you're at, but then again, with the Riot Shield, you're not really trying to be stealthy, so I get a nice stick here on this guy. It's so funny. And then perk 3, I think I'm using Dead Silence, possibly. Again, I think that's a pretty good perk for perk 3. No, I'm actually using Sit Rep. So I'm using Sit Rep because I was trying to get the challenges done. But again, I think either Sit Rep or Dead Silence are good choices for Riot Shield. As far as kill streaks goes, I stick with support because Riot Shield, no matter how, I'm sure some of you maybe are better than me at Riot Shield and go on these long kill streaks with a Riot Shield. Hey, good for you. The fact of the matter is, when I do Riot Shields, usually I go, 15, 16, and like 8 or 9. My KD's not that great with the Riot Shield, so I tend to go with support kill streaks, just because you can keep building them up, building up, and usually I do UAV, SAM turn, and advanced UAV. You can also do stealth bomber if you wish. I was going for more of a team support type of role, where I always have something in the air to give away enemies positions for my team. This is what I also like about the Riot Shield, especially playing domination. You can just kind of sit here and just take points, even if there's enemies in front of you throwing grenades and stuff at you. I eventually did die there, but I capped the point. So that's what I actually absolutely love with the Riot Shield. And again, a Riot Shield, I think if you're going to use the Riot Shield, definitely play domination, as it's a really great capping flag class. Because like I said, you can just sit there and take grenades from people, take gunfire, and you're capping the flag. Even if you do eventually die, you can, you'll get the flag and get some points and get that secured for your team. It's a very team-oriented weapon, definitely, at least in my opinion, anyway. So many times throughout, like the time I'm playing as Riot Shield, I always just stand right there in the middle of the flag and take fire and cap the flag. So again, the kill streaks, I usually go with support. Totally up to you. If you feel better with the assault, good for you. I don't think specialist has any if you're using Riot Shield, I really don't think you need to be using specialist, because specialist caters more to the guns instead of a Riot Shield. So I would definitely go with support, just so you can keep getting the kill streaks up. Again, you're going to die a lot with this weapon, so I'd go with support. As far as lethal equipment goes, I usually go with sticky grenades. A lot of people I see using Riot Shield go with throwing knives. I'm terrible at throwing knives, so I don't do that. So I stick with sticky grenades, and I use concussion or flashbang, whichever you prefer. I like concussion because it slows them down a little bit. I tend to still get killed a good bit with throwing flashbangs at people because they can still move at normal speed. So I like slowing them down a little bit. But Riot Shield's also a great class if you want to build up the your assists. It's definitely an assist-oriented class because you can you get points for distracting enemies, and just you just get a ton of assists for this class. If they're shooting your shield and then they get killed, you get an assist points for that. Definitely get a ton of assists. Usually I get anywhere between 10 to 15 assists per game with this weapon. So if you're looking to build up your assists, this is definitely the best weapon for that. Yeah, like I said, it's a very team-oriented weapon. So if you're not really a team player, I wouldn't suggest doing the Riot Shield. Here I'm using actually one of the grenade launchers. Don't kill that first guy there because he had blast shield on, which I'm actually surprised a lot of people actually have blast shield on in this game. I think because a lot of people were trying to find a nice replacement for stopping power. Usually most people are an assassin, but I've seen a lot of people with blast shield, which in previous Call of Duties when they had that kind of perk, no one really used it. So it's good to see some variety in that. But yeah, it's like I said, Riot Shield is one of those classes you just gotta kind of take your time. Try to stay. With most other classes, I try to work the outside of the map, but with the Riot Shield, I try to tend to stay inside the map, and especially in the close quarters, because if you're out in, like a wide open street or something, it's very easy for the enemy to just like run around you, sprint around you, and knife you, or get your feet with the guns and kill you. So definitely try to stay in the close hallways, the houses, or whatever is in the map. It's definitely just like the CQ, the close quarter combat areas, pretty much. So I would definitely do that. Also, I like the Riot Shield because, yeah, you can get stuck with grenades. So if you're facing off with someone and they have sticky grenades, they can stick you. But if they stick you, run towards them, sprint towards them, and most of the time you will kill them. It's pretty hilarious, and I love doing that as well. But yeah, this was my Riot Shield gameplay commentary, just trying to give you guys some tips. I know might make some more in the future once I get better with the Riot Shield. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely suggest trying the Riot Shield if you have never done it in any of the Call of Duty previous, because it's definitely fun. You will die a lot, but you will get a lot of points for assists and teamwork, and it's a real blast. But thanks for watching the video, guys. Like the video for me, helps me out a bunch.